Hey there, I'm back. Okay, so just following up from our first video, Young Living's essential oils have a seed to seal guarantee, and their oils are 100% the essential oil from the plants. There's no carrier oils, no solvents, no water. It's just the 100% the essential oil distilled from the plants in Young Living oils. So there are 3 ways that we can use Young Living essential oils because they are so pure. We can inhale them, we can use them topically on our skin, and then we can also ingest them. Now I wouldn't ingest, any old essential oil. Only Young Living essential oils are the only ones that I ingest because of that seed to seal guarantee. So we're going to talk about the number one way that we use Young Living essential oils, and that's through inhalation. So research shows that when inhaling the pure constituents of Young Living's essential oils, it can stimulate the olfactory receptors in our nose and activate regions in our brain's limbic part of our brain. So the limbic part of our brain is the part of our brain that processes emotions and memories. So in less than a second, an essential oil has the power to activate that part of our brain. And that's why they're so amazing at supporting our emotions. I'm sure all of y'all have had the experience where you smell a smell and it brings back a memory, and it's really powerful sometimes. So another reason why we want to inhale essential oils is because we want to get rid of toxic chemicals that we're inhaling. So a lot of us use air fresheners, Scentsy, Glade plugins. Over 75% of homes in America are using those kinds of things, and our indoor air quality is 5 to 7 times more polluted, more toxic than our outdoor air quality because we don't ventilate our houses very well, we're not opening up our windows, and we're just spraying cleaners, Febreze, and all sorts of, air freshener things into the air, and we're not getting that ventilated out. It's just kind of staying there. So we want to be diffusing with our diffuser. Right over here, I'm going to show you how it works, essential oils, because not only is it going to make the air smell amazing, it's also going to be supporting our bodies. It's going to be supporting our emotions. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to put water. You just put water into a diffuser like this. I'm just going to pour this water for my cup into here. There's a little fill line that you know where to fill the water up to. And then I'm taking some lemon essential oil, and I'm going to put 5 drops. For like a small room, I do about 5 drops. For a large room, like a huge living room, I would do about 8 to 10 drops. So I just did some water with the lemon oil, and then I put this little dome on, place the cover on this, and this is our Desert Mist diffuser that comes in our starter kit. It just came in the starter kits, and everyone's so excited because it's so beautiful and because it runs for 6 hours, and then if you put it on the intermittent mode, it runs for 10 hours. So this is the one that I love, love, love beside my bed. Right now it's on just, the light setting, which it's beautiful like that. But you can also put it on a candle flicker mode. Isn't that pretty? And then you can also put it on whatever color you want. And you can have it also cycle through all of the colors if you want that effect. So it's really, really fun, and diffusing is a really, really easy way to purify the air in your house, to support your emotions, and to be able to get those essential oils, to inhale them so that they're supporting your body. The other way that you can inhale essential oils is just basically by putting a drop in the palm of your hand, like this. Boop, there's a drop. Rubbing your hands together, and then smelling it. And research has also shown that in less than 24 seconds, when you inhale an essential oil, it's in your liver and your thyroid and your heart already. So, and then when you apply them topically, which we're going to talk about next, Young Living's essential oils are inside every single one of your cells within 20 minutes. Isn't that amazing? So it's really important to be starting to replace air fresheners and other fragrance related things in your home, synthetic fragrance things. Because when you have something with the word fragrance on it, whether it be like a Glade plug-in or even lotions, there's usually over 300 chemicals hidden just under that one word in the ingredients, fragrance. It would be really, really beneficial if you looked up U.S. Fair Packaging and Label Act. That's a law that they passed in the 70s that companies can hide a bunch of chemicals under the word fragrance. And so a lot of times there's this app that you can download, like a Think Dirty app, or you can go to the Environmental Working Group app, but you can start scanning lotions and other things in your home, and you'll see they rate it on a scale from 0 to 10 on how toxic things are. But you know what comes up as the most toxic ingredient? It's fragrance. So just really be mindful of that, and you want to you can replace those things in your home with a diffuser, and then like lotions, we'll just go right into topically. You can use essential oils, and Young Living has lotions that are infused with essential oils that smell amazing. So topically, we use essential oils, usually with a carrier oil. So this is a carrier oil that I got off of Amazon. It's fractionated coconut oil, so it doesn't harden. And you could also use coconut oil that you use in your kitchen that, you know, gets hard when it gets cold. But a carrier oil is any vegetable oil. So coconut oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil, sweet almond oil. We try to get organic carrier oils, but you can use these along with your essential oils, and this just helps it to spread easier if you're going to apply it topically. So if I'm going to apply it topically, I just would do like a squirt in the palm of my hand with like a drop of lavender. Say like I got sunburned out in the sun, I would just do like a drop of lavender, rub it into a carrier oil, and then it's just going to spread all over my skin. So with kids, and if you're new to essential oils, you want to have a carrier oil on hand because it just helps the oil to absorb into your skin a little bit slower, and it dilutes it. You never want to wash off an essential oil with water. So if you, for example, get a hold of peppermint, which we call this a hot oil, just because when you put it directly on your skin without a carrier oil, it's going to be tingly. If you got that on your skin and it was too tingly, kind of burning a little bit, you would just use your carrier oil to squirt some in your hand, and you would just put that wherever it was red or where it was stinging to dilute it. So you definitely want to have a carrier oil. We can apply essential oils topically anywhere on our bodies where we have skin. We just don't want to put essential oils into our eyes, and you don't want to drop them into your ears, and then you want to be real careful in the private areas where you're putting essential oils. So but you know, that leaves a lot of skin left where you can apply essential oils. I like to apply essential oils you know, well, of course, if I have like a burn or a specific area that I want support in, then I'll put that on the top of that area. For example, like my stomach. If my stomach hurts, I'll use a carrier oil with DiGize. Put that over my stomach. But for oils, like for emotions, I'll put them kind of like where I put perfume. So my wrists, my neck, the back of my neck, and over my heart are really, you know, popular places where people like to put essential oils. But yes, so we also like to put them on our feet, especially with kids. You can put essential oils on the bottom of your feet. And what's neat about that is that on the bottom of our feet is where we have the largest pores. So our feet are a great place to put essential oils. Also, the skin in our feet is really thick. So if, like for kids, if you're just starting out with essential oils, just put it on the bottom of their feet. And even if it's an essential oil that you're using for like a tummy ache, even though you're not putting it directly on their stomach, it's just like the plant that we talked about in the first video. The essential oil is going to be taken to the part of their body that needs the extra support. So you don't have to necessarily put it right on their stomach where it hurts. You can, but if you're new to essential oils, or if it's like a tiny baby or a little child, then you would dilute it and put it on the bottom of their feet. So we talked about inhalation, we talked about topically, and then last but not least, we're going to talk about ingesting essential oils. So like I said, I would only ingest Young Living essential oils, but I think the most popular way that we like to use our essential oils, especially our citrus oils, is putting them in our water. So I have grapefruit oil in my water. It's one of my favorites for summer, and it also helps with like weight management. It helps with metabolism. So I just put a drop in my water and I drink it throughout the day. I'll put it in like my stainless steel water bottle in the morning, like lemon or grapefruit, whatever I'm feeling like, and I'll just drink that throughout the day. And why I'm using a glass right here, like an actual glass and a glass straw, and why I mentioned stainless steel is with citrus oils, you don't want to use plastic because citrus oils will eat away at plastic. So you don't want to be drinking plastic. If you're going to be drinking essential oils, you will want to use a glass or a stainless steel water bottle or glass, and then you can get stainless steel straws or a glass straw if you really like using straws. So that's just a little safety tip that you'll want to do if you're ingesting those citrus oils in your water. Another way that you can use essential oils and ingest them is through these veggie capsules. So Young Living has veggie capsules, and this is a really cool way to use Young Living's essential oils. So there's a combo that everyone loves in the essential oil world called the Allergy Balm. So what you do is you get lemon, lavender, and peppermint, and a lot of us will add in copaiba to that mix, but we'll do 2 drops of each in a little veggie capsule. So these are just like an empty vegetable capsule. We'll fill it up with our essential oils, and then we'll put a little bit of the coconut oil. I can actually just use my little squirt bottle to fill it up. And I pre-make these like in the spring when I need allergy support. I'll pre-make, you know, like 4 days worth. And I'll put them in a little mason jar and put them in my freezer. And then I take these throughout the day to support myself with allergies, and it works amazing. So that little allergy balm, lemon, lavender, and peppermint, and you can add in copaiba. You can take in a veggie capsule, and you can also make a little roller bottle. In one of these little roller bottles, you fill it up with carrier oil, and you can roll that underneath your ears, on the sides of your throat, on your chest. So you can put that on also throughout the day to support yourself when you need extra support with allergies. But roller bottles are an amazing and really practical way to be applying oils topically throughout the day for whatever you're needing support on. This is actually one that I made for energy. It's an adrenal gland support roller that I roll over my adrenal glands and over my thyroid every morning and in the afternoon. So I would definitely suggest roller bottles if you are going to apply them topically. So, but ingesting, we were talking about ingesting. So in your water through a veggie capsule, and then you can also apply oils like underneath your tongue. So there's one called Digize that a lot of people like to put under their tongue to help with like support like heartburn, indigestion. I'll do peppermint, like put a drop of peppermint on my hand and like lick it to freshen my mouth. But what's cool, like I said, with the Young Living essential oils, is it's totally safe to do that because of their seed to seal guarantee and because of how pure essential oils are. So that's really just like the nuts and bolts of how we're using our essential oils throughout the day, every day, to support our bodies, to support our health. And in the next video, I'm just gonna really quickly run through our starter kit, which is the best way to get started with essential oils. So I'll be right back and to tell you more about that.